Hey there everyone, how you doing? So I haven't done one of these videos that I used to do all the time. If you're an early subscriber to One Rental at a Time, it's where I used to go out with my dog Jordan before we lost him and just talk to the phone. Thought I would try that today. It's a nice day, and really to answer a subscriber question. I got a question yesterday from a subscriber about, hey, what would happen to your cash flow rentals if the market turned? And I thought I'd answer this question kind of one of two ways, because again, we've been doing this for 20 years or so, and I've really seen rents be impacted twice. So let's talk about that. Actually, counterintuitive, the first time rents really impacted us in a negative way was actually in 2006. Over the 20 years, it's been the only time we had to give rental incentives. I remember giving half off first month's rent several times. I think there was even a 3 or 4 month period where on a couple of rentals in our apartments, we had to offer a full month rent off, right? So basically bring your deposit and you can move in and get the first month free. And it was scary for us, right? It was 2006. You know, we were still obviously full-time employees. We didn't really know what was going on. But in hindsight, what was happening is all of my tenants were qualifying for loans that they shouldn't have gotten, right? There was many, many times where people could buy a house for less money out of pocket than move into one of my rentals. And it was hard to see that in the moment. In hindsight, we obviously realized what happened is a lot of those loans went boom, and those folks became tenants later. So what I have learned from this is when everybody is a buyer, so watch the owner occupants rates. I think today it's in the low 60s. Back then it was in the high 60s. If ever that starts to peak, realize as a landlord, a lot of your renters are becoming owners, and you're going to be, you might have to give some rental increases. So that's one thing. The next one is, again, probably counterintuitive if you haven't been a landlord, is during the depths of the crash. So let's say like 2010 through 12, our occupancy rate went up, our rents went up, our effective occupancy went up as well, meaning tenants actually paying rent, right? It's one thing to have a full building, but is it a full building of tenants paying is a different equation. So in the end, if the market turns south, I am fairly convinced that once again, our occupancy and rents will go up, meaning if prices go down. The thing to watch for me is owner occupancy going up substantially. History says that impacted our rentals in a negative way, meaning we had to get rent incentives and rentals were soft and had to lower rents and things of that nature. So I don't know if that helps, but that's been my experience with market turns and how it impacts rental rates. Have a great day and take care.